Peace, beautiful people. It is your girl, the real Tony Hickman, and I am back with a YouTube video from the park. And if you see the glow, I have been walking and working out a little, so that is the perspiration. Anyway, I'm gonna get straight to the subject. Most of you know, but all of you may not know, that I have been on a journey of practicing less eating and basically going towards elimination of chewing and a liquid diet, or liquidarianism. And for each his own reason of why you choose to do things. I see so many people on YouTube that may judge others because of their choices that they make for themselves, but everybody is on their own journey, and so it's so important to allow people to be themselves and go through their own journey without your judgment, because eventually people reach the goal or whatever they want to manifest out of that journey, and so your judgment serves nothing but a negative, low vibration. With that being said, yes, I am practicing liquidarianism, because for me, when I am on, I just hit the mic, but when I am on liquids, I feel my best. My skin is its best. And so what this video is about is also talking about what I have learned on this journey, because this is my second year of going into it, and I'm not saying that I haven't eaten, because I haven't, and that's why I want to present this journey, or present the lessons that have come from this journey. And so going straight into the lessons that I've learned throughout all of this, one of them is I'm not sure that humans are really addicted to food itself, or the combination of salt and sugar, and in meat eaters' case, blood. Because the food itself is not addicting. Now, when you eat more because it's an emotional satisfaction. And so what I have learned is I'm not addicted to food itself. It's the emotional satisfaction of what emotional eating does for me that I have become addicted to. So if my nerves are bad or I'm frustrated, I'm going to either reach for something to chew that is salty or sweet. Now, the interesting part of this is that food, if it's sweet and it's raw, then it's not as bad, because fruit does not take as long to digest in our system. However, most of the time, what I have seen, and I've been on the raw vegan journey, vegetarian, all of that for a minute. So this is an ongoing process. I've been building here. But what I have seen is when I want to eat, it is simply because of an emotional satisfaction that I need. For example, I've been on liquids. I've been doing good. For the most part, I've gone in my emotional stuff that I'm telling y'all about. But I go right back to it because it's something that I choose for myself. Judge if you must. My energy is high. I feel good. I'm good. Okay? But judge if you must, if that makes you feel better. But I've been on this liquidarian journey this is my second year of working to accomplish it, but also feeling the push from my soul to complete in the way that I need to. But in this process of eating, the lesson has been teaching me about emotional eating. And throughout all of the journey, every time I eat, it is because I am feeling something emotionally. Isn't that amazing? Let me say that again. Every time I eat. Now, pay attention to how you eat and when you eat. And furthermore, because this is what I would tell my clients, pay attention to when you are not hungry, you just want to taste. Because most of the time, we're not even hungry. But the United States, not even the United States, the world has promoted 3 times a day diet, eat, and the triangle of nutrition. So we have been programmed to believe that we have to eat. But most of the time, we are not really hungry. We just want to taste. So that's one of the first lessons that I have gained from Liquidarianism is whenever I eat and go outside of Liquidarianism, it is because I am choosing to emotionally eat. My next lesson is number 2. Becoming a master of emotions is more than just a statement. During this journey, I have also learned that I emotionally eat because I have not been in control of my emotions. My emotions have been governing me. I have not become the master of my emotions. And so each time, see, this is the kicker, because this is the lesson. Each time that I emotionally eat, I am faced with the mirror of why I am doing it. So the lesson is, in order to master self, you first have to master emotions. And in order to master diet, whatever you want to do, you have to become a master of your emotions. Now, I personally don't believe that means suppression of your emotions, because anything that you suppress gains power and explodes. We need to feel our emotions. This is my feeling, my thought. But we need to feel our emotions and then acknowledge them for what they are, acknowledge the energy that they are giving us when we decide to eat. But when they give us the answer of, yes, this is something that you are trying to do because you are actually trying to emotionally eat. When that happens, being stronger than the emotion to conquer that emotional craving, whatever it may be, if it's cigarettes, alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, but being stronger than that emotional craving and saying, no, I'm not giving in. This too shall pass. I override this. I override this. And that is how we can master self. That is the gateway, the guide to mastering self. The next lesson in practicing Liquidarianism is in the process of this transformation of eating and wanting to eat, or wanting to feel the comfort of fullness on my stomach, because that is what we have been taught as well. Even in Liquidarianism, I have still found comfort in the smoothies versus straight liquids. And when I say that, I mean vegetable juices, herbs, fruit juices. I find comfort in the smoothie because it still allows me to feel that heaviness that comes with eating food. And in that process, it teaches me that I am still trying to hang on to the old version of what my soul wants me to let go. And I know y'all may think like, what is wrong with her? Why is she trying to even stop eating or whatever? I have many reasons that I'm doing it. I will tell you one of the reasons. And because, yeah, I have to tell you one of the reasons. But one of the reasons is because when I did it, when I first started liquids, I felt my best. When I tell you I felt my best on liquids. But not just that. I also saw it in my skin, in my body, in my muscle movement, in my energy. I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing. And so then I started seeing other liquidarians on YouTube. And they led me to a man named Tom. And Tom is someone who is a breatharian. And I know people are like, what the heck is that? But a breatharian is a person that literally lives off of what I am sitting in right now. Literally air and sunlight. Right? And this man, I interviewed him. So if you go on my channel and scroll down, and I'm going to work on categorizing my videos more. But if you scroll down, you will see a video interviewing Tom Elamine. And this man literally lives on breath. But it was a slow process for him too. And even in some of the liquidarians that I follow, they've been on the same journey. They have drank for several months and then they'll eat and then they go back to drinking. And it's not an excuse for me because I do live in a house with people who eat meat. And not even eat meat, because I don't eat meat. I have control as far as that is concerned. But eat, period. Because meat isn't the biggest problem as much as like the addiction to food, right? And so bread, sandwiches, fries, all of that. Like my mother loves, and she lives with us, me and my son. My son assists in taking care of my mom, which I'm so grateful for him. But both of them eat. And so if I'm having an emotional day, it's not like I'm in the house and I can say, you know what, this too shall pass, you don't need to eat anything. I can go grab something from my son. I could go grab something that is in the refrigerator and eat it. But the mastery of self is so important on this journey, and it's really mind over matter. At the end of the day, it's really mind over matter. And mastering when that thought comes or that emotion comes, mastering feeling and letting go. Because that's something we have to do in everyday life. We feel, and sometimes we have to let go of relationships, of boyfriends, husbands, because it's a part of life to let go and let things be. So there's a version of all of us that wants to grow, wants to become, wants to be something greater than what it is. But because we are addicted to who we think we are, but also addicted to our emotional content, we are addicted to a lower vibration of self. And that is the thing that must change for me. I don't want to be addicted to my emotions. I want to be a master of my emotions. And that doesn't mean not feeling. It just simply means acknowledging and letting go. I love y'all. If y'all are following my music page, follow us on We The Cure Music. I'll put it in the description. Also, I am in a web series. I keep wanting to hit this mic. I am in a web series called The Outsiders. It's amazing. We have over 5,000 views on the second episode. And yo, the show just keeps getting better. So The third episode should be coming out by the time I put this video out. So I want you to go and subscribe to Why Lie magazine. That will also be in the description, and support me because I am acting, y'all. I am an actress, and I am doing my thizzle in The Outsiders as a lieutenant with a disability. So, and I rock it. I think I rock it. I'm beginning. Let me not brag on myself. Y'all might come back and be like, yeah, you need some work. I probably do. I want to take acting classes eventually. But in the meantime, I think y'all enjoy it. So, it has amazing actors and actresses throughout it, period. I'm not the only one. I am not the star, but I am a part of a whole. So, I love y'all. Peace.
I told the sun to follow me into the darkness.